Is it new? She's always coming in.
Yeah, she does.
She's always like, I'm like, I know what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Like, do you think like people, because gonna be mad at me like if I use a POV on you, like Karen, Dylan, Jackie?
They're gonna be more pissed at me. I'm gonna go after them. They're gonna be more mad at me. Really. Right now, Dre is more.
Dre thinks that she can convince people to keep you.
I don't, Dre. I don't think so. I just don't.
But she doesn't want me to be a target. Or like, I know it would not be a target, whatever, shit like that. And she's like, that she can convince people because she's kind of close with some people. And I'm like,
Your microphone. So she wants to keep me.
yeah, she wants to keep
I
you.
believe her.
She really wants to keep you.
Should I talk to her?
She wanted to talk to us later. But like,
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
I think she can convince people, and I'm like, oh, really? Oh my god. Scared of this.
They won't. Look at Jackie. She walks in here every 3 seconds.
I know.
William, you won't become a target. I am that target in front of you. You could use 7 POVs, and they would still target me first.
Because like, just saying that to me, and I'm like, oh my god. Because she's like, if they want to break out, because she said like, if I use it on you, they're gonna see, okay, Will is now, he's pissing me off, like the house is pissing me off people
But there's
that have HOH, and now they're gonna see that he's with Kevin. So they're gonna say, okay, if we want to break up duo, there's like William and Drake, William and Kevin, and I'm in the middle. So like,
but there's
and I won't come to.
There's no more house to please, though. Like, we're down to 8 people after this week. There's no more pleasing the house.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean I changed my decision, but like.
Mm-hmm. No, I should talk to Dre. Tell me if I'm up there with Bruno, like, yeah, I'm done. I'm toast. He's already hanging out with that group. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but he's already spent the whole day with them. Dylan hasn't looked me in the eyes, and Jackie and Karen. I don't think you using the veto will make you a target. Like, we're down to 8 people left after this week.
Mm.
I love that Dre's fighting for my side, though. That makes me feel really good.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to guarantee that I stay is that veto, or the vote's not going to change.
I'm not sure about this vote, to be honest. I'm like, she's like, trust me. I'm like, well, you need to convince me more than that, because like, trust me, like, I trust you, but like, I don't know if I can trust that you're gonna change the vote. Like, I know she's gonna vote to keep you, and I'm gonna vote to keep you, but after that, I'm like, maybe Dylan?
No, Dylan won't vote.
She can maybe with Dylan. With Jackie?
No. Who do you think... Who would be mad? Dylan, Jackie, Karen would be mad. That's 3 people of 8 that would be upset.
She said Ika and Dimitri too, because didn't respect their HOH.
Ike and Dimitri are so close to Dre. They're not going to go after you. Like, if I stay in this game, every group will go after me first. Bruno will blend back into the background.
Yeah, I know this.
He's a better player like that. He can get along with groups of people better. I stick out like a sore thumb.
And I see the things, the two sides. Like what Dre saying to me. Like I can see like.
So does Dre want to talk to us together?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go work out,
Yeah.
and let's talk to them together. Yeah, I don't know.
Like if I was on at your place and you got the POV, would you use it on me? Like honestly.
Right now, if I was in your place, yes. And I'm not lying to you. Yes, I would use it. Because a lot of the relationships are fake and shallow. We have a genuine relationship, and you know in your heart, I will be your player, and I will fight to you for the end. Well, you can't let me go out of this game.
No, I know.
That would just be too big of a loss for you. Like, who do you spend your time with? Dre, Kevin.
I know.
I haven't given you everything to this point because I had Netta, I had Bruno, I had Cindy in front of you. They're gone. Now I give you everything.
I know.
I am your player if you keep me in this game. Bruno is nothing to you.
No, I know this, Kev. I know this.
And I know you see it. It's just like it's
Because
just
if
like
I'm
scary.
not using it, it's not because I'm like, okay, Kevin is going on. It would be like, I'm trusting Dre that she can have the vote, and I'm like, Dre, like, I still don't trust that she can have it. Like, I'm like, how are you gonna do it? And she's like, Will, trust me, like, ugh. But I don't, you know. I'm like,
I trust Dre that she's like fighting for me, but I don't trust the people that she thinks she can get.
yeah, me either.
Like I trust Jay, but I don't know how in control she is of those other people.
No, I'm gonna talk with her later. Jackie's back and trying to get on every 2 minutes. I was like, "Girl, just get out."
Just get out. Yeah, it's obvious. Like I don't even try to hide it anymore. Like she's just. Like after the POV comes, she's like, "That was a good try, Kevin." I'm just like, "Okay, sure." Like fuck. Like I'm just over it. I'm just like, thanks, Jackie. Thank you.
Same
Come
move.
and disturb
Yeah.
Yes.
your little meeting.
We were just talking about you.
We're fucking now.
What?
Nothing.
Get the same story. You're talking about me, or don't touch me with your feet, or you guys are doing something.
At the same time.
No.
We're doing both.
Disgusting. That's disgusting. What is this? Jackie's. Oh, sit here. What did you say about me?
We're just talking about this week.
Okay.
Dre, who do you think is better for you, Kevin or Bruno? I think that's what it comes down to.
I don't like the both of you.
Yes.
I think it's.
No, real talk. Give it to me. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's very real.
Yes.
I think I don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
Not I think, sorry. I don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like Bruno. That's honest.
Fair enough.
I do believe that if it's you and Bruno on the block, I'm going to vote to evict Bruno. And that's because, okay, I'm not going to give you all my arguments because I don't know who you're going to speak to. But that's my word. If it's you and Bruno on the block, I will vote to evict Bruno. I think I've been saying that since the beginning. William knows this. Ika and Dimitri knows this. I think everybody that I spoke with knows that if it came between you and Bruno, I would evict him first. Maybe he doesn't know that, but that's another story. And I actually wanted to come, I'm hot. I actually wanted to come and talk to you guys both at the same time because I feel like in the past few days, there's a lot of shit that has been going on. There's a lot of talk about Kevin said this about you and blah, blah, and blah, blah. And I legit don't care what has been said. I think I've been very honest with William, and I don't think I've lied to him in this game. I have withheld information that I felt like he didn't need to know, and I don't run back and tell every information that he tells me. If not, I think he would be in a worse position than he is right now. I think William is in a good position right now. And I do believe that if you are trying to convince him to use the veto on you for his game, you are putting him in a worse position than he already is. And I believe that you know that as well. And I think that if you genuinely appreciate William and you see this game, I really think that you know that he shouldn't use it.
Well, I told you, if it's not good for your game, don't use it. Like, don't even entertain the idea. Honestly, only use it if it's good for your game. I wouldn't try to convince you. I wouldn't put you in a worse position. If using the veto on me is bad for your game, I wouldn't convince you to do it. I wouldn't.
And I'm not necessarily saying that it's bad for his game. What I'm saying is that it would put him in a worse position than he already is. I feel like I've been trying very hard to make sure that I protect him. And I feel like I don't want my efforts to just go to waste because he's going to use the veto when I do believe in my capacities. And I do believe that if it's you and Bruno, I do think I can convince people that Bruno's a better pick. I really do. And I'm actually honest. And I told William the same thing. And since like, I don't like both of you. I don't like you. So I'm telling you this. So there's no reason for me to lie on it.
Of course.
You know? So I just feel like
I don't not like you. I don't understand you. That's more it. I don't not like you. But
I don't like you.
I understand, and I appreciate.
What?
No, it's not rude. It's
rude.
right. You telling me that is like it's. There's
I
people.
think people are just used to people sugarcoating and being like, oh no, blah blah. I don't. Just like when you pull me in the room with William and it's Bruno and you, and you're like, you guys, like, thank you for this move. We got to keep it safe, blah, blah. I'm just like, show me with actions. I don't do words. And that's why I don't get mad. I don't necessarily get mad if I hear, oh, I heard Kevin said this or Dre said this or whatever, because we're in a house where you're going to hear rumors. That's what happens. I have this conversation with you, and then in 2 days it's going to be like, yeah, and then she said that she loved me. You know, words get twisted.
For sure.
So I'm trying to be as honest as possible, and I am straight up, and I said I do not like you. I feel like, unfortunately, William is going to try to protect you, and I do think it's detrimental for his game, and I do think that he's in a good position right now where he doesn't have to do it. And I told him as well, if you want to use it, but I do want to expose to him the different perspectives and the different scenarios, just so that he's aware of what's going to happen. I don't necessarily think that I'm going to be in a worse position that I don't necessarily think that for my game, it's bad that he uses it. I don't.
Yeah.
And I feel like I told you the same thing. It's just like, I really think that it's not a good move for him. And out of both of us, I do believe that I'm more protecting him than the contrary.
That makes sense. And I wouldn't go, so you have a different perspective. If it's not good for your game, don't use it. I was only trying to provide a perspective where it is good for your game.
But what's
That's
your
what I see.
perspective?
My perspective is that the people that I was loyal to and my allies are all leaving. Netta, I told her everything and trusted her. Cindy, now if I come off the block, Bruno would go, right? So it's like these people, I've always never been going after you, but I've withheld information because those people were my people. And now that they're gone, I want to give you everything. Like all my allies are gone.
Withholding information and lying, though. And do you feel like you've been?
Yeah, I have lied to William at points for sure.
Because these people were in your alliance.
Because I cared more about those people ahead of William for sure. But I've always cared.
Yeah.
I've always tried to protect you. Every conversation in this group with Netta, I said, don't go after William.
This is the difference, William. The difference is, William, and I kind of feel like he's in the middle, and I don't want it to happen. And I've even told you, everybody knows, I'm not going to put you on the block, and I'm not going to vote you out. You already know this. And I've even told William, if you want to work with Kevin and you feel like it's better to be on that side, then do it. He knows that I'm not coming after him, and he knows that I'm always going to be a vote for him. I'm not trying to keep William on my side or whatever. It doesn't vibe like I don't play that game like that. But I do feel like William's going to come to me and be like, please don't put Kevin on the block, blah, 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 blah. But it's not going to be the same thing on the other side. And I was okay with that. I was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. I understand that maybe you guys have a special connection. It's fine. And I feel like as much as you guys are trying to protect each other, I feel like you're protecting him by withholding information or lying to him. And now that your people are gone, now you're like, okay, I'm going to turn to you and tell you everything, when you could have built that relationship before.
But we did build that relationship. I didn't tell you everything because I was loyal to those people ahead of William.
That you decide to evict. Because in this room, when Bruno was here and Cindy was here, I feel like you guys are trying a lot to put the blame on someone else. We collectively decided to evict Netta. She was on the block, and we all, with our little minds, went in the little box and we said, I vote to evict Netta.
Yes.
If Netta, you cared about her so much, I do feel like you would have made an effort, first of all, not to have her on the block. Not only that, but in that little box, you would have said, I don't want to evict her, and you would have voted to evict whoever else was left. But you didn't do that.
I told Cindy not to put Netta up.
And then Netta was up, and then...
And then I knew I voted with the majority.
So then you're... So do you understand that with your actions, the way that you've been playing this makes me hard... It makes it hard for other people to... it makes it hard for other people to trust and believe. When I say other people, I'm talking about me, obviously, to believe or see where you're coming from, because you are voting to evict your own. You're turning on each other. You go and you campaign against people that are in the middle. But then now that your people go, you're like, oh, okay, William, let me tell you everything, blah, 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 blah. And that's the way you want to play this game, which is fine. But that's a part of the reason why I don't like you or Bruno, because I feel like you guys flip-flop. And then we're going to call out Jackie that flip-flops and goes one alliance to the other, when you guys turn on each other and do flip-flop. Because your campaign this week was to put on Black people in the middle.
That's what I tried, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you turned on Cindy whenever you could turn on Cindy.
I didn't turn on Cindy. I pushed for Ika to be the replacement nominee because I tried to protect Cindy.
Yeah.
I pushed to Dylan for Ika to be the replacement nominee because I tried to protect Cindy. And I voted for Cindy to stay. I tried to keep Cindy off the block. I pushed for her. I tried to keep Netta off the block.
You didn't give different information to Jackie? You didn't think that you could reel Jackie in? Why was Jackie so mad when you went into the room with, it was Kevin, Bruno, it was you, Bruno, Ika, Dimitri. You went in the room and said, I don't know what. Jackie was pissed. She went in the room and spilled all of the tea. You guys were spilling tea on each other. Like, what was